First of all, let me remind everybody that God loves everybody. God loves who you don't like. God loves who I don't like. And just because you or I may not have voted for someone does not mean that God does not love them. God loves Donald Trump. But if Jesus Christ of Nazareth were to show up in Washington, D.C. at the White House, Jesus would say to Donald Trump and Elon Musk, whichever one he happened to find behind the Resolute desk at the time, Jesus would say to them in the words of the prophet Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You know, they love to quote his I Have a Dream speech. Certain selected portions of that speech they quote all the time, but you never hear them talk about what I think Jesus would say to Donald, and that is, in the words of Dr. King, America might go to hell. Why America might go to hell? While you're cutting all of these different funds from USAID and all of these other programs designed to care for the poor, Jesus would say what really frustrated Donald that the Catholic female bishop said, which is do for the poor, care for the needy. Jesus would say in the words of St. Matthew chapter 25, I was hungry and you fed me not. I was in prison and you visited me not. Inasmuch as you've done it unto the least of these, our brothers, you've done it also unto me. I do not believe, I don't care what Paula White tells you, I don't care what Patrick Woodson says, the Jesus of the New Testament, the God of the Bible, the God that said that when you give to the poor, you lend unto God, that God would not be pleased with Donald Trump. You can't look down on the poor. You can't care for the wealthy and the rich and cut funds to the poor and have the favor of God on your life. Donald, I think you need to get some real preachers around you, some real deacons around you, some real saints of God around you so they can tell you what Jesus would say if he showed up at the White House. I believe that his meeting would end the way your meeting with Zelensky ended. You would want to put him out of the White House. It's a sad day in America. Billy Graham's wife once said, if God does not judge America, he will have to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah. God bless you.